Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of my Fortune Street playthrough. Last time, played probably the worst board I've had to play on this pack so far. We took down Enne-San board 26, I lost my patience, got very frustrated the entire time, absolutely hated that round. We're moving on to Enne-San board 27, which, guess what? Already had to reset this one because of the board's gimmick, because I basically gave the game an ultimatum. I'm like, if I have to miss going to the bank again, I'm resetting. Guess what? Landed on the only space that forced me to go the long way around again. So that was that round done. Can't catch a break from this game, it seems, and I even took a 3-week hiatus from the last board because of how much it annoyed me. But apparently this one's being horrible as well. Good, I'm going last, which is actually good on this board, because you want to see where your opponents go. Right, I have played this one before having to reset it. I know how the gimmick works, I just needed a small refresher, because I knew how the buttons worked. It was the warp spaces that I wasn't aware of. But yeah, the last round was another frustrating one, because I couldn't catch a break. Because there's 4 little backstreet squares, and I kept landing on them when I was trying to get to the sodding bank to get a promotion when I needed money. The game's like, no, you can just keep landing on these bad spaces. Oh, they're all just going for an expensive one, are they? Okay, well that's not the best tactic, I would say. So Daisy will be going for the top left one then. Oh, never mind. I'm going for that 560 then. Okay. This board. There are suit squares, change of suit squares in a diagonal line going this way, and there are the vanilla suits that are just going this way. The biggest issue with this board, these warped places, if you land on them, if you're heading this way for example, you have to either go this way or that way, you can't go any direction. Landing on a button causes the bank to rotate where the change of suit squares are. So it will go diagonally to the left, down. When it gets back to the middle, it will flip, and then it will start going diagonally down the other direction, for so on. Now, the problem with this board is, hate these squares. The number of times I landed on them when I was just trying to get a promotion, such as landing on a shop here like this one, then I roll a 1, forced to go the long way, I get up here, in the same scenario, roll a 2, have to land on that. Okay, it got very annoying, and to put it lightly, Alena got too far ahead, she had 10,000 net worth, I wasn't even at 6,000, I just reset. Because I wasn't winning that round, and there's nothing I could have done. And the final straw was when I landed on it again, for the 3rd time in a row. Every district is a district of 5. And annoyingly, this failed recording took nearly 45 minutes, so guess what? This is attempt 2, so just wasted 45 minutes. The other issue I had with the last board, which is why I got so fed up with it, because I was constantly having to play it. Really hope I don't have this happen twice in a row. Really hope that this can just be the recording I get done. Not have to record it 4 times just to get one round out. And a round I'm not even proud of. Like, I hate that round. Like, I'm not even denying it, I hate that round. I'm going for 2 in a district here. The red district's a really good one, because when the bank gets... Because at some point you'll end up in a corner, and either that 170 space or my big one will... Not my big one. but my space will get landed on, if that makes sense. This way I can also go through the bank. If I roll a 1, I get suits, because the issue I made last time was just ignoring properties to get the suits, then the bank kept moving, or I kept landing on a space. So I just had all the suits for ages, couldn't get a promotion. It's just stupid. And to put it lightly, it was beyond frustrating. So I'm going for properties this time. And I'd rather get as many as I can, because the other issue was I wasn't landing on any shops I had. I had 2 districts of 3, which was really good. Okay, I have no idea why she did that. If I was her, I would have just landed on the bank. Also, Alena last game as well just kept ruining every single plan I had of getting a district. Like, I had the light blue one and the light green one that I had free, and Alena had blocked me both times in both districts by getting the other 2 shops. Which was not cool, Alena. Okay, I'm fine with that, actually. Because this way, I get either the diamond or I get the heart, and if I... I'm probably going to go down, let's be real. And then the only other issue I have is getting a heart somewhere. You don't have any, because you didn't go to the bank like you should have. Yeah, the computers are all going to get an early promotion by the looks of it, but all it takes is for a button to get pressed, and I can just be a troll and hit a button, and the odds are one of them is going to, because Jessica and Daisy are both heading that way. Alena has to go through a button, and if I roll... oh no, I'm going this way. I'm going this way, because I'm not getting this otherwise. For ages. 55, that's cool. Oh, not when I roll a 1. Hey, it's a property, I'll take it. I need shops, and I need them all over the board, because I had them all in the same area. Yeah, and that's the other thing that never happened to me, because I would never roll high enough where I got a choice to turn myself around. She's had to go the long way because she would have landed on the warp. See what I mean? She had the same issue I did. Yeah, this is a very strategic board, but truthfully I'm not a big fan of this one. It's not like it's a terrible one. It's not like it's badly designed like the last board that we played, or I played on the channel anyways. But this one's not too good either. I need the heart, so I'm going this way. I'll get this to block somebody getting it. Oh, I meant to sell 9. Oh well, that's still okay. She's just going in one, warp out another. The thing is, I'm getting loads of shops though. Yes, I'm going to be way behind in the promotion game, but at the end of the day, that doesn't really matter in the long run. Oh, okay, I guess I'm selling my stock this turn, because I'm not dealing with that. Can't be bothered to deal with someone freeloading this early on. Oh, I didn't even crash. It would be really funny if someone hit a button, I can't lie. Is that your second one now? I think it is. Yes, it is. So most of the districts are 5, but districts I and J just filled in the last part of the board where you couldn't squeeze one in. That's honestly karma, because Alena was the one always getting lucky. So I'll gladly have her having to go the long way around now to get a promotion, because it's honestly justified. Or justice, whatever you want to say. Yep, and she would have got one. And get a property. And she's now got 3 in there, so that means... Oh. At least Jessica will go there instead of my district now. Right, Daisy, can you roll like a 7 and go right, please? Okay, that's good too. Hopefully it's my go next. I need to go get that heart before somebody else does. Problem is there's a load of expensive shops over there as well. Or maybe not. I guess I'm rolling a 1. What colour is that? It's a pink. Fine. It's a cheap one actually, so that's good. Oh, the button's getting pressed again. You know what? That's not too bad. Yes, it puts it in line for Alena, but if the button gets hit again, then... Which I don't think it can. She'll definitely head down now. I'm really surprised she went that way. If I was her, I would have gone for the purple one, because you have the better shop there. Oh wait, no, I need this. I can't avoid that. Well, I'm falling behind in a promotion game, but it's not the end of the world. Yeah, District B is as good as dead now. Right, actually, let me go and do this. Before I forget. Because I don't like Jessica freeloading off me. Oh, yeah, you know I'm doing that. It puts the bank in front of me and it puts it away from Alena. Like, that is the best move I could make. It's more beneficial to me than it is to my opponents. And even if it gets moved again, it's not like it's a huge trek across the board for me to get there, because it's just going to go one space. Although I don't like how fast she's moving, because she's already got over to the other side of the board. Yeah, this is also why I like putting the bank in the corner, or getting the corner district. Oh. Well. I would argue that's probably better for me, but she's going to get there anyways. Unless she rolls really low and Daisy, for some reason, hits a button. Yeah, there's also that, isn't there? I have to go this way. Trying to think, can anyone possibly hit a button? Technically yes, but there is no reason for her to do so. Oh, brother. Okay, I don't like that space, but it's maxed, so it's not getting any bigger for now. My ideal number would be a 7, so I can get to the bottom of the board. Perfect. Right, if it's not obvious, it's going straight in Alena's district. Jessica's freeloaded off mine, I can't do anything there. It's going in Alena's district. Because if I can't invest in my own stuff, I want to prevent my opposition from doing the same. What is she cooking? Yeah, she wants the suits, but you shouldn't prioritize them. That's the thing. It's not worth going for them. I'm hoping I roll a 1 next turn, and I'll go left. That's a big commission. Holy. Yeah, that district's dead. I didn't have much potential in it anyways, to be fair. District A is where my biggest potential is. I have 2 really good shops in there and the rest are all cheap, so even if I don't get that 230... that will go well with my other one, actually. Yeah, let's go this way. Well, the main issue I have now is getting the suits, but we'll sort that out later. That's a tomorrow problem. Yep, saw that coming. The same player who's been blocking me everywhere is doing it again this round. However, that one's an easy buyout. It's 550. Oh, well, I can go up, so it doesn't matter. If I roll a 1, I'm obviously going up. Why would I land there deliberately? Stupid. That's a no. Yeah, that's much more reasonable. Don't really have anything that needs investing in, though. That's not in... that district's dead, so I don't need to do that one. No. Save my money. Okay, good. I'm glad I'm not the one getting that card for once. The developers, Jessica. Am I? Oh, I'm just barely in the lead, aren't I? That sucks. Luckily, I don't have much cash on hand. Oh man, I was hoping I would get that. It's the other reason I headed this way. Love this game. So cool how I land on that now after it's been purchased. Okay, that's stupid. How does she land on that when she really needs to? Not getting as many properties as I hoped I would anymore. I've got them all over the place, which is what I wanted, but I kind of need to get a district of 3 now. She's going to get the suit yourself, isn't she? Which is by far the most beneficial thing on this board. Yep. How did I know? Oh yeah, Jessica, you can sod off if you think I'm letting you get an easy promotion. If I can't get that lucky, you're not allowed to get that lucky. You're going the long way. Right, so my question now is, how do I get the other suits I need? I think I found a solution. Might as well do that just to make it harder on Alena. Yeah, this is going to work. I can get one of them, and even if the other one gets nicked, like that heart gets nicked, well, not the end of the world. Oh, it's annoying, isn't it, Jessica, when you have to go away from the space you're trying to land on. She's hoping a button gets pressed, which, knowing my luck, is what's going to happen now that I just said that. So I don't know how I'm in the lead when I'm a whole promotion behind. Well, actually no, because we're all level 2 at the moment. What I need is Jessica to run out of money so she sells in my district. Yeah, I'm going this way, obviously. Give me that. I need to keep that. If she invests and I don't have any stock in there, I'm falling way behind. I might need to sell my 5 in District A just so that Jessica doesn't keep her stock in there. That's alright, actually. Not sure how I feel about this one, though. I do have a route to get to the suit I need. It's a bit of a weird one. Let's have a look. I don't really have anything that's in danger, but I don't really want this being bought. So I'll put as little as I can in here to raise the stock. Okay, 90. Yeah, I'm gonna sell my dividends in here just so Jessica gets out, because now I have 3 in there, she might not sell out of my district. Ooh, that was a great roll. She didn't want to land on the button and have to go all the way around the board, so that's why she did that. Typically, odd number gets rolled when that silly card gets drawn. Wait, she only has 5 shops. What is she doing? Okay, good. I keep the stock lead now. Yes, she's going to crash it, but I keep the stock lead now. Well, I get my diamond. We will not be investing. Jessica, you are going to cause a problem because I really want to invest in there now. And I think I'm going to have to put stock back in my district because I need a rival district to Alena's. And if Jessica puts more stock in there, it's over. Oh, that's a bit annoying, actually. And it puts Jessica in line with the bank as well, so that's really annoying. And Daisy as well, jeez, that could have not been any more worse. Yeah, no, if I'm not allowed a promotion, you aren't either. I mean, you, Jessica. I'm fine with this. I don't mind if Alena takes ages to get to the bank. Not too fussed about Daisy. She is the weakest of my opponents. And I'm not too far behind in the suit game anymore, at least. I just need to get a path to the bank, which is a lot easier said than done, as this board has shown many times. What? I'm gonna give that a pass. So here's the thing, if I land on there, Jessica rolls a 1, then, well, what was the point in doing that? So it's more beneficial for me to go here. Because if the button gets pressed... Okay, well, she's doing that, is she? You better hope that button doesn't get pressed, Jessica, because I could very easily roll a 1. I am very good at rolling 1s in really bad opportunity moments, mostly for myself though. Not for when it's my opponents. District irrelevant, even though that begins with an I and not an E. Where's Daisy? Because she hit a button. No, she won't. Okay, those shops are actually giving me a fair bit of money. They've been landed on a few times. Not very many, but it's better than none. Huzzah! I'm actually going to get to the bank. Okay, well, I really don't want to do this, considering Jessica still has stock in here, but I think this is the only way I can have it. If she puts more stock in there, I'm bailing out immediately. Also doesn't help, I'm not putting a max load in as well. If she puts more stock in there, I'm bailing out immediately. And I won't be doing a max investment either when she has more. So choice is yours, Jessica. If you put more stock in District A, I'm bailing. Straight away, no thought behind that. Okay, good. Seems like my threat worked. Well, the good thing is, I'm not rapidly behind on the suit game. Which makes a change. The bad news is, yeah, there's not very many suit variety on the board at the moment, so it's going to be very tricky. And that's not really helping, because I don't really want to go this way. Oh, Jessica, you could have blocked Alena. She's going to get another one in there on her next turn. Oh, good, she left. Thank goodness for that. Actually, that's cool. I'm going up or down, aren't I? Oh, the bank. Yeah, I'll take that, actually. Thank you, Daisy. Finally, someone blocked her. Honestly, I have no idea why that took so long. Yeah. Let's get dividends somewhere. Oh, I can't. I need a... Yeah, I need a super cheap stock price, and I was like, there isn't any. District A, please. I mostly went for this so I could pick my direction, by the way, because I kind of want to invest. For roll of 1, I'm going left. I don't care. I want that investment. I want to max out I want to max out my top shop at the top of the board, next to where the spade currently is, because that one gets landed on a lot. Yeah, Alena's doing the right thing here by doing that one. The other thing I wanted was to make sure that I wouldn't fall miles behind. Oh, she had to land on the warp. I was so confused. Or did she? No, she didn't. Why did she do that? Oh, I can invest. Okay. Yeah, I'm just going to max this one out, and then I'm just going to sell all the stock in this district. Well, I'm not maxing it out, but I wanted to make this one big because this one gets landed on all the time. And if it doesn't get landed on because everyone avoids it, then it makes it much harder for them to get the suits they need. They have to go all the way around the whole board. And this way, if Alena invests again, I won't fall miles behind. Case in point, yeah, I made the right call, because if I bailed out, I shouldn't be doing the same one, though. Okay, she ain't investing in there anymore. That gives us some time. That 42 is getting landed on a lot as well, actually. Six would be fantastic. Thank you. I'm taking that. Yep, and you see where Alena is right now. Either way, she's going to have to go through one of those shops, which is why I wanted that. But the problem is she's going to buy it. She lands on the really cheap one. And now we all have, well, not all of us, I don't have to go to the bank at the moment. Oh, word. Oh, I can go backwards. Sweet. Thanks, game. 87. Ooh, that does me very nicely, actually. I can go get another one of those. I can go this way. I won't get a spade for a while. Yeah, sod it, we're doing this. Wow, how convenient! That was some S rank on tour mode nonsense right there. That was some S rank behaviour. Alena rolled 2, actually. Well, the only one who can ruin everything is me. I need to sell my dividends, don't I? Oh, wait, I get to go project. Yeah, I'm selling the 5. It's a no-brainer. They're all putting stock in my domination, if I keep it. And I want them to put it in Alena's, because I'm still going to profit off of her. So we will be getting rid of this 5, because I don't want Alena and Jessica putting stock in here. Oh, say less. Get rotated. Yeah, you're going the long way round. Daisy, roll a 5. It would have been really funny if she hit that again. And then the whole board moved yet again. Oh, why don't I want this roll? I've got the same issue coming up where I'm going to not get to the bank, I reckon. I was so confused why she did that then, and never mind. That was probably the smarter thing to do, so you don't, you know, land on a bad space. Look at that. This is why you sell your 5 when you know that the computers are going to freeload off of you. Because yeah, it's better to keep the dividends, but if someone's going to put stock in your district and it's going to make it a pain in the neck for you to invest, just sell the dividends. It's not worth it. Especially when your shops don't get landed on. Oh, I forgot she got a second one in there. Well, that's not my problem, though. For now, anyways. Problem is, if that rotates, I'm in trouble. I'm gonna have to take the risk. Not the worst scenario. I might have to go a long way before I get a promotion, but it's a risk I have to take at the moment. Alright, let's have a look. So, Alena, in theory, will not hit the button because she'll be going further away from the bank. Daisy will be heading down because she wants the promotion. Oh yeah, Alena's going this way. So yeah, once again I made the right call, because Daisy will go down, regardless of what she rolls. Yeah, and speaking of right calls, this is what I wanted to happen, because now I'm going to get money, and no one else is going to have any stock in my district, so I'm just free to invest in there and make it a nightmare for when they go over there. And I've got 2 shops right in front of my face, and I could land on either one of them, which would be very handy, because then I can invest, and therefore that space that's a 60 something that is very easy to buy out is no longer a problem. Alas, I do not land on it. I do, however, get to skip Alena's problematic property. And yes, I'm putting stock in here now. We're going this way. I could actually double tail back around the bank. And if Alena gets to invest again, then I'm just going to sell all the stock in her district and put more in mine, so I have a stock lead over Jessica when she inevitably gets back to the bank. And even if she buys a property out, it's not the end of the world. I can buy it back eventually. But ideally, I would really like an investment now. To the point where I'm going to land on one of my shops over getting more stock in there. I don't even know who's going to lose the board out of Jessica or Dave. Well, it depends. If Alena lands on a big space of mine, even if it's going to take a while for it to appear, she's probably going to lose instead. Because yeah, Alena has a good space, but I don't think anyone's going to choose to willingly go that way, and it's very easy to avoid unless you are being stupid. 7A. I'm just seeing where I land. So that's the heart. If I go this way, I can get the spade. I'm going to go this way. It puts me over to where my shops are. I can grab a card. Roll again, half price. I actually want to move again, so that's fine with me. I'm not going to go get the heart in the middle unless I'm stupid. So, brain, don't go and get that heart. It's not worth it. And no, I'm not buying that yet. Yes, I know Alena's going to invest in it, but I would rather wait until I start investing in this district first. Right, so Jessica's being foolish here, because here's the thing. I think she wants to get that club. However, if she rolls 1, she could be in big, big trouble. And speaking of foolish, I really... do I invest in the 200 if I get a chance? Because if she lands on that, my biggest competition is out the game. I think it's worth it, because no one's heading to the cheaper one, but I have to land on it is the problem. Which is very difficult if you're me. I can land on it. Yeah. Yes, and this way is safe. Okay, yeah, we're doing this one. I'm going for it. If Alena lands on this, she's out the game. If it gets bought out, my L. But it's worth doing this. And sod it, let's crash these two idiots. Funny. The target's 22k on this board, by the way. It's a weird one. Alas, she dodged it. What suit do I get now? I get the club. Fine with me. I think I don't have that one. I do not. Come on, 2, come on. Ah. She got both of them. Pass. It was worth the risk. And anyways, that shop could have got bought out by Jessica or Alena. So, now I've got to go and protect that other one, though. Okay then. I'm fine with that. I'm not sure who's going to win this game, but here's one thing I do know. Regardless of what happens, I'm going up. Because I would be foolish to put myself, first of all, where Alena's 1,000 spaces, and second of all, where her 600 spaces. I don't really want to land on either of those. Oh, it doesn't matter anyways. Oh, never mind. Forgot it was going that way still. We just keep the bank there for the rest of the game, please and thanks. Right, let's just hope I don't get betrayed by the dice, which has happened numerous times on this playthrough. Come on. Yes, I just didn't want a 1. 15, and I'll gladly take more money to invest into my shops. There's the 1. Glad that happened on the venture card. I'd rather have that on the venture card than the turn before, because Alena needs that spade as well, and she would have nicked it from me. Oh, that's not good. She's got the same thing I now have, where if you head all the way to the right side of the board, you will end up there. That's fine. Right, where is everyone? Jessica can very easily hit a button, and she probably will if she wants to go that way. She's going to. Oh, she didn't. Oh, never mind. Forget what I said. I thought she was going to hit the button. If I was her, I would have. Because it blocks both me and Alena getting a promotion. Oh wait, no, it actually helps Alena more, because it'll put it in line with her. And then I can just have gone down instead. So never mind, I was 2 spaces away regardless. That's actually really good news for me, because she's going to put herself where my properties are that she doesn't want to land on. Even if I roll a 1, I don't care. Ideally, I don't want the bank to move, because it's where all my good stuff is. I don't care, I can invest. Like I said, I really don't care. I'm doing that one next, because it will get bought out regardless. Yes, I know I've got a weaker one, but I'd rather protect the big three up at the top, because they'll be surrounding the bank. Now let's hope I get lucky enough to do one more investment before it's too late. Maybe I should... No, no one's near it. It doesn't matter. No one's going that way. Yeah, the 169 was better, because the odds are they would have landed on that one more. Well, not anymore, obviously. Yeah, you're just going to keep putting stock in your... It's me versus Alena. The other two aren't winning this round. I'll give this board a rating. Unfortunately, this one is the definition of a mediocre board, in my opinion. It has an interesting mechanic, and it can work, but the main issue is it's another one of these frustrating boards where you have to hope that things go your way, otherwise you're just going to have a hard time. So, this one gets a... I'm going to give it a 3.9. It's just shy of a 4. The main issue is the warp squares, making it beyond frustrating. To fix the problem, I would make it so that you could choose any of the 4 directions rather than having to change up or down, because that just makes it unnecessarily frustrating to get a promotion. And when you land on them 3 times in a row when you're trying to promote, yeah, I think you can understand how any person would get annoyed with that. Right, I really need an investment this turn though, and I know I keep asking for that, and I know I just got one, but I always need an investment when I play this game. I'm hoping that no buttons get hit for the rest of the match, because the bank's in a flawless place at the moment. That's a miss, I think. I don't have 100 on hand even with this, do I? Ah, because selling stock is not an option. Ah, cheater, landed on the bank, typical. Right, I'm hoping she puts it in my district rather than Alena's, but I don't think she will. That's fine, that means I can crash them. Where's Alena? She's on the warp, okay. Well, she ain't going this way, no reason to. Kind of crazy how she went from being one of the lowest in the AI leaderboard to now she's directly in the middle of the pack. She was very bottom beforehand. Well, not very bottom. Bowser is still at the very bottom. He has a negative score. He's the only one with a negative score of -1 because he went bankrupt 3 times. Oh, well that sucks. It's the only thing I was worried about. Oh well, I can just crash Alena's district. Daisy's doing the best out of the C ranks, actually. She's actually in the top 10, although that's going to change because she's probably going to lose this round. So she's probably going to fall down to like 12th or something after everyone else has played 14 rounds. Toad was also up there, but he's lost 2 rounds in a row and has fallen straight down to the bottom. Well, not to the very bottom. He's like 9th at the moment, I think. Oh, man. Daisy has moved herself out a lot. Well, as soon as Alena invests, though, she will be in last. And unbeatable last place, I would say. Where she can't catch back up. Yes, I landed on her 500 space, but with her opponents being heavy investors. Also does not help that Jessica keeps making silly decisions and putting herself in a bad path. We're at the stage of the game where we need to be avoiding expensive places now, and I know I landed on a 500, but 500 ain't the worst. Wait, is she going to try and go up and get that heart? Don't be foolish, Alena. Well, actually, no, do be foolish, please. Please do be foolish. You put yourself in a place where you could land on my big stuff. And if that happens, that would be great. Do I want to move the bank to the middle of the board? Not really, no. That's an expansion card. Oh, good one as well, 30. Yeah, we will be doing that. Because it's right next to where Alena's trying to go. Okay, good. Jessica's... well, she's not, because now she's going to land on one of mine, potentially. I need to get an investment now, though. I'm getting more worried each turn. Oh, of course. Oh, wait, no, that was my one. That was directly on it. Forget that. My favourite number. Can I even get an investment this time? I don't think I can. You know, I want to land here, but yeah, you see the problem? I have to go this way. I'm not taking that risk. It's not worth it. Which is why I'm just floating around the corner of the board. It's not worth putting myself in a path where I could have to pay the majority of my network. Well, not the majority of it, but it's not worth paying 1,000 to second place, who can easily win this board. Because the other two aren't winning. Jessica doesn't have any good spaces on the board. Alena is the one with a rival district. Daisy's a C rank. Unless she gets a third shop in District G, which I don't think she will. She's also heading... well, she's got the cheap one. So yeah, she went the right way, because that one was only 87. But I'm not taking a chance. I'm sticking to the corner of the board. Plus I need this heart anyways. That's a 20% stock boost. I would love that if it hit District A, but it's probably not going to. That's Daisy's district, okay. Lucky you, Daisy. You're welcome for that 500. She decided she didn't want to take the risk, and honestly, I don't actually fault her. You're taking a very big gamble. You're making a very big risk here, Alena. You do realise if you land on that one, you're going to have to go down and then you're going to loop back up anyways. Not anymore. Oh, Daisy, that was stupid. That was really stupid, Daisy. You shouldn't have done that. There's no reason to put yourself in that path at all. It's not worth trying to get the spade. Okay, I'm going to take a stupid risk, actually. Well, that's not the worst shot. If I land on that big deal, I have the money. Right, don't be stupid. Protect the weak one. Need to invest in here. That's the problem that I have, because if that gets bought out, then the whole district collapses. Yeah, get rid of the rest of that. Well, I can get a spade, potentially. Yeah, now you have the other issue, Alena. Because you're going to have to head to the bottom of the board if you want to promote. That was all your fault, Daisy. That is your fault. You're no one to blame but yourself. You had a chance to avoid it. You chose to go that way. I would say that that has safely knocked her out the game and now put Alena in very, very likelihood of winning. Right, okay. The odds are she's going to land on this one, but I can't put much in there. I'm trying to think. I'm just going, no, I need to do a big investment. I'll do this one, so I can protect that suit. Ah, so close. I was so close to not having a crash here. You had a chance to get the spade, Jessica. What's wrong with these computers today? Well, yeah, I think once again it's between me and Alena, which is the second time in a row now that Alena's played a round where it's been between me and her. Wait, no, was she on another Enne-San board? I can't remember. Yeah, kind of crazy how she went from 21st all the way up to... She'll probably be in the top 10 after this, actually. Funny, she had to go the long way. Has she not learnt her lesson? Is she really trying to get that diamond over there and then probably going to land on mine? Oh, I guess this is mine now. Yeah, Daisy clearly has learnt nothing. How much is that space there? Yeah, no. Not worth the risk. Right, Daisy, you've made a mistake, so... See, it pays to pay attention. 1,000 space there? No, not taking the chance. It's not worth it. Well, the good thing is Alena is taking a long time to get back to the bank. And if she doesn't speed it up, let's just say, then she's going to find herself not able to, or she's going to find herself just short of winning. I don't even know what Daisy's trying to do anymore. Diamond by the looks of it, but what's the point? I'm just going to keep investing, truthfully. So those two are going that way. Can max this one and not have to crash the stock price. We'll do that. It looks like I'm probably going to win this game by getting a promotion. You're actually trying... I don't know what she's doing. Is she trying to go for the heart that I'm next to? If she rolls a 2, she can't get it. Well, she can, but she has to pay me big bucks. Which, she's not going to. This is my full line. No, I've already got that. 117. Fantastic chart. Or fantastic timing. Okay. You had a chance to dodge the property, Jessica. And then again, there's a 1 fan. No, it's a 55. Never mind. Well, at the moment, it's 55. Ooh. I don't know how I feel about this. Okay, you've now gone over for that. I guess the venture card did help in the end. Okay. 1. Yeah, let's go away from Elena's properties. Okay, well, she ain't going this way if she lands on that. I guess I should probably max this one, huh? Neither of these are going to get landed on anyways. Well, it's coming down to this again, battle of the investments. Me versus Alena for the 2nd time in a row when she's been my main competition. Yeah, Daisy. Daisy's getting last. But to be fair, she hasn't been against some high competition for a while, so... Ew. No, don't accidentally buy the shop. Right, I am getting a bit worried though, because Alena is getting too close to the goal for comfort. Especially because she has quite a few properties on the right side of the board. The only good thing is if she heads to the left side of the board, at some point she will have to go through a big property, except from that middle row. Well, that's very convenient for you, Daisy. It's also very lucky. Bro, keep rolling 1s. Flat rate. Terrible timing. Again. Hate this card so much. Genuinely, I've said this numerous times, that Flat Rate is one of my least favourite cards in the whole game. I'm not exaggerating when I say that. Oh great, so I can either put myself further away from the bank. Great. I love spending 100 gold on a really bad property. I really hope that Jessica rolls a 2, because it would solidify I win the game, but I don't think she will. Oh my gosh, Alena, you had a chance to invest and you said no, and now you've put yourself in a path where you could land on my 1000 space. I don't understand why these AIs do this. It's not worth getting the suits in the end game. The end game is all about, you've got your property, you've got your stocks, you need to start investing in your own stuff and avoiding big spaces. Like, this is so many mistakes I see these computers do, and I know they're AIs at the end of the day, so they're just programmed to do a certain thing. They go, all suit, need promotion, quick cash injection. But it's not worth it in this scenario, because if you're just putting yourself in a path where I've got really big shops, you're hoping I don't land. Or you're hoping that you don't land on them. At the end of the day, my net worth is just going to get higher if you land on them. And yes, I did this so I can potentially get a promotion. Like, yeah, she dodged it that time. Lucky her. She might not be so lucky in the future. Problem is, there's no way I'm getting 3,000 from a promotion. I'll be lucky if I get 2,000 at the most. Ah, she dodged it. Lucky her. Problem is, I think I'm just shy of being able to get enough from winning, which means I'll have to loop around again. I'm just going to check. If I can't win this turn, I'm going to head the long way around, and the reason being is... No, okay, I can't win yet. We'll keep investing then. I'm winning this game through a promotion. I'm not winning by going through Alena's area. I have to get enough to have hit the goal to win. Or when I get my promotion, basically. Which is pretty silly. I either had to land directly on the bank. Yeah, just like that. Which I can't do for some reason. Just incapable. I basically just got to float around the edge like a spider. Well, just crawl around the edge of the board until the game finally says yeah. But the other issue is... It is meant to be Alena, but oh my gosh, apparently she wants to throw the game. There's the 3 times buyout, which everyone under the sun has been wanting, except from Daisy, although she might actually do something with 6,000 in stock. Never mind. Ugh. Terrible roll. Also doesn't help that the board is, or the bank is in a really bad place. I don't like it being in the middle of the board. I want it to be at the side. Doing it again, isn't it? Yeah, they keep doing this. I don't get it. Like, you're trying to get the club, which is why you're going this way. It's the only reason to go this way. Or like, maybe she wants to diamond. But it just doesn't make any sense. Daisy's one is fine, because if she rolls a bad number, she can go down. In fact, she can get both of the suits she needs, because I'm probably going to try and land on the bank. Right, I have another chance. I need 2,900 to win this time. But I have to land on the bank. That's the problem I keep having. I have to land on the bank. If I roll a 1, I'm not taking that chance. Have to land on the bank. Yeah, okay, so now Alena's heading over to her section. The only way I win is if I land directly on the bank, because then I can just put more stock in my district. Problem is, the target, it's just too big. And unless I can skip through Alena stuff, I ain't putting myself in that risk. Okay, I can skip through it. Finally got to the bank. Not enough to win, but we knew this. I wanted to win ages ago, Daisy, but the game wouldn't let me. Yeah, and the other issue is Alena can easily win as well. She's got loads of properties of hers over there, and she'll get a huge boost when she invests. Yeah, look at that, straight away. Tick away. So the hardest part about this round is probably getting to the bank. Or do I need to land on the warp of 5? Not helping. Absolutely not helping. Bad numbers do not help me at all in this scenario game. I need good rolls, I need big numbers that can get me towards the bank. Oh, you're doing the trade, are you? That's a terrible trade, Daisy. That's like Wario levels of trading. It's awful. Right, can I roll a decent number this turn, please? Okay, that's definitely decent. Okay, well here's the problem. I have to go this way if I want to win. There's 3 players who can hit a button, but worst case scenario is I just keep going down. Okay, no, Alena's going left. She needs a heart. Never mind. Thanks, Alena. Once again, you're the player who has been causing me the most headache this round, and you did it on the failed round as well. Goodness sake. This is why I can't give this board a 4. Right? It's beyond annoying. I just want to win the game, please. I don't have the time or patience to record another one of these. And I would prefer if I didn't have my victory snatched away from me because the game refuses to let me land where I need to, and Alena is right there as well, which I think is why she did that, so she could put the bank in front of her. That's not helping. In fact, that would have just killed me. I would have genuinely been angry if the bank didn't move there. Please stop moving the bank, guys. I've just realised... No, Alena's going to win. I've just realised I have no way of winning now because of that. Awesome. My first loss in ages. Yep, I've lost. I've just lost because of that. That's so cool. That's just so cool, you know? I'm really happy that I lost that round because Alena decided to move the bank. Like, yeah, I get why she did it, but she's an AI, so it's not like it was a human player, but still, that's so stupid. Right, do I do a Hail Mary and just do the thing that I hate doing because I'm really not happy with what Alena did? Make it. No, it doesn't work because it's standard rules. Not that much. No, not gonna work. Okay. Well... What if I try you? Yep, she actually bought it. The reason why I'm doing this, I hate doing this, but I'm really not happy that Alena has just basically stolen my victory because of her moving the bank and then she's about to get a promotion. But I'm doing this hoping that Jessica will crash the stock price. Do I even have anything that Alena wants? No, I don't. Maybe this one. Oh, she actually said yes, okay. That one she said yes. Problem is I need to low her enough. Like I've said, I hate doing this strategy. It is extremely lame. But I think what Alena has done to me is really lame. So I need to make her lose another 1,000. Okay, that's 2. I'm surprised that AI is even saying yes. We need to go other, individual standing. Okay, she's still gonna get enough, okay. Not sell stocks, manage shops. And it gets her free in here. Not that much. Might be a bit cheeky, go over the bar. She actually said yes, okay. This usually only works on easy rules, I'm surprised. Right, is she low enough now? Okay. I really hate doing that. Like, genuinely, you have no idea. It's my least favourite thing to do. But I'm not having a victory taken away from me like that, because it's not fair. Yep, she would have won. It takes one cheap victory, or it's one cheap tactic to stop another. And I'm really not in the mood, considering what happened last board. Right, even if you move the bank, it's not going to ruin me this time. Typical, eh? When that's no longer mine, it gets landed on. Okay, whatever. It's not like... The only thing that happened is Alena was going to steal a victory away from me, which I'm not tolerating. Like, if it was any other board, under any other circumstance, then yeah, fair enough. Okay, good. Give me that victory. I fought well and hard for this. I'm not having that stolen from me. Sorry, not sorry. I hate doing the sell shop thing because it's very cheap and it's very lame. But I refuse to have my win streak taken away because of a button. That's why I can't give that board higher than a 4, I'm afraid. The whole button problem makes it just unenjoyable. Especially how you nearly saw... Especially because I nearly lost that because of that stupid button. Like, yeah, that was really big brain on Alena's part. But it's an AI. It's a human, that wouldn't have happened. But it's an AI. So... Anyways, that is going to be it for this episode of Fortune Street. So thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next week for what I think is Eternia City. I believe that's the next board. Right, hope you all have a fantastic day, and I'll see you guys next time.